All right, guys. Well, I got my scanner here. Oh man, this is gonna. All right, there we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a live data. See how much. So pretty much what we're doing now is I'm gonna check what the back pressure is. See where my RPMs are gonna be in the car. That way we'll know if adding the Glasspack, that's what it's called, yeah, Glasspack. So this would be more as a resonator. Some videos, they make it sound good. They say it sounds nice, and they're able to get some back pressure out of it. Now we know that my car's straight pipe, so that's why I want to make sure, see if there's any changes on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the car. Okay, it's running. We're gonna go. What else here? And I had this probably like for 10 years already, and it still works perfect. Okay, so it's recording. Should have prepped this before I hit record on the GoPro. All right, there we go. So the green light means everything's good. All right, where was it? Yes, let's go and erase all of that. Live data, there we go. View data. Fuel system. Okay, so this is what we want. So hopefully it's recording. Alright, so hopefully you guys get that. So I'm pretty much set on between 680 and 711. Yeah, 680 and 711. That sounds horrible. Alright guys, so as we could see right now I'm idling. It's between 689 and 710 at a normal temperature, as you can see there. So which is good, maybe, not sure, but we know that right now our back pressure without the cherry bombs, we are between now it's 690 and 707. But we'll go ahead and turn off the car now. So we know we were between those numbers. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna prep all of this and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. I already cut my my straight pipe in the back, and the piping should be sanded, prep before I start welding. So let's get to it. So pretty much off the box, it's a 12-inch. Maybe by a quarter inch will be 12 inches, but you know that's not the problem. But and it also comes with the free sticker. So if you guys want to get the, where is it? Oh, so here it is. So that's what I got. There's the serial number if you guys want to get one. But we know that my car is straight pipe. Like I said, right now gases are pretty pricey, so I'm gonna go ahead and install this one. And also I want to see, this is more of a have some pressure, and maybe it quiets a little bit the interior, even though it's not too loud when I'm driving on the freeway. But I just want to get some back pressure for the car. Maybe I could get better MPGs, who knows. But I want to give this a try, and maybe I'll regret it, maybe not. But as you guys can see, this is how it looks from inside. So I should supposedly be able to get some back pressure out of this bad boys, and it kind of counts as a resonator just because it has a bunch of I believe it's fiberglass around those little holes. So, and then on this one it doesn't show which one's the inlet and which one's the outlet, so I'm gonna go ahead and most of the holes actually look yeah, so there is no directions. It doesn't show any on here. Like for example, here's a good example right here. So let's say for one of these guys, it'll show inlet and it'll show the outlet. So let's say there's two tips on this one. I'm pretty sure that would be the inlet and those will be the outlets. This one has one inlet, one outlet, so it varies on what style of exhaust you get. But yeah, so there is no inlet or outlet, so I want to say that won't really make a difference. Yeah, I'm checking, and either way, so what I'm gonna go ahead, it's grind all of this down, expose the metal, so when I start welding it makes a good bond, metal with metal. But alright guys, let's get to it. Alright guys, quick update. So I already got everything cut. End up cutting 8 inches out of it. It's a 12-inch, what was like 11 and a half. So it's pretty much 8-inch and then like an inch and a half that's going in on both sides. And I also just picked up the other one. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I had to go back to AutoZone and picked up the second one for the missing piece. And I also had to go to the Home Depot and get myself a rod, so that way I could once I pretty much weld everything together. So this is what's gonna, so let's say it's gonna go like this. So I'll just put some spots to hold down the whole exhaust pipe together, and I'll probably have to kind of make my own hook because this one, it's probably gonna be there shorter, but that's another reason why I got this. But I'll pretty much end up using this once everything's connected. It is a pain in the ass because it's not paint, it's actually they're powder coated, I believe that's how they say it. Powder coated, yeah, powder coated. So it's but don't need much, probably like a 1/8 around the exhaust. So let's go ahead and get the other exhaust out, and I'll go ahead and grind some of that paint off. Alright guys, so I have some clamps right there, and then that's the part that I cut. That's what we're gonna weld right now. And so far this is how it looks. If you guys do end up doing this, make sure you guys mark your pipe. So like for example, this one, it's my right hand pipe, and what I end up doing is like I did a squiggly line there, marked it here, marked it there. So right now when I take everything off, I know how it lines up just in case it starts moving. But roughly that's how it's gonna look. There's some lines right there. Those are like my mark points where in case it moves. But on the outside, what I'm gonna do is once they're welded together, when everything's welded, then I'm gonna get them closer to that side. But that's I won't need the hanger, which I got her ready there. But let's get welding.
Cause I got it going on. I'm a gangster, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a blue flag, I can't take it, just break it there when I take it. See, that's what you just from G's to the best back, and I lay it. Cause I got it going on. KDAY.
Alright guys, well, let's check out the welds. Not that bad, I'll be honest. It's been a while since I welded. And here's the other side. And well, pretty much as long as the gap between the pipes is sealed, and you guys will see on there's like a little part where I go back because I see like a little pinhole. I try to fill it in, but other than that, guys, it's coming out pretty good on both sides. So now I'm not welding that in. I'm actually using those clamps. So just a heads up on that. Now what I'm gonna do is align everything together, and then remember how I told you guys, so I'm gonna use this rod to go ahead and put them in place, shift them, make them look straight from out of the exhaust, so they won't be too close to each other. So that's the next step, guys. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. So big thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think, if I'm doing the right thing of putting a glass pipe. That's what it was called. So it's more of a resonator, may hold a little bit of back pressure, so we'll find out once we check the computer, the OBD2. We'll see if it actually we get a little bit of a higher RPMs. All right, guys, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. So far I think this is going good. Like I said, it's been a while since I welded. That's what I'm using. It was like 200 bucks at the Home Depot, so it's pretty good, I'll tell you guys that. Especially when small jobs like this that requires welding, you guys could knock it out. You guys don't need to use a big one and mixture of gas, none of that. So this is more like a mild kind of fabrication welding. But less talking, let's get to the exhaust. And just like that, guys, we are all set. Here we got both cherry bombs, Glasspack, whatever you guys want to call it. So I got the clamps right there. I did some, remember how I told you guys I was gonna use that I believe it was a 316 rod just to weld it in place. But this, it's pretty solid, ain't going anywhere. They're pretty tight. I'll probably paint it grayish so the welds won't rust. I don't think I'll yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should I paint it gray or black? So all this will be black so it won't start rusting. Let me know what color I should do it. But other than that, the gap looks good. I was thinking of just cutting it even, but from the top it looks good, kind of follows the shape. I don't know, that's just me, or what you guys think. Let me know. I could do is cut it, put it even, but I believe that's how I had it in the beginning, just a little shorter. But that's pretty much it, guys. So now let's go ahead and turn on the car. Alright, guys, we're inside the car. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. Let's see. Oh. Okay, that was pretty quiet. So here I got my scanner. Car's almost up to temperature. Pretty excited, waiting to see if there's any difference. Now I am gonna do is an outside, so I will make a before and after. Well, the before will be the video that I already had, which is a straight pipe, and then adding the two Glasspack resonators, exhaust. We'll see. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Let's go view data, complete data. Okay, so not a big change. 680 and 711. Now I want to say it could be because the computer has to register that there's an exhaust in the back now. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive it, but so far we're getting the same digits as we did in the beginning. But we'll see once I take it as a quick 10-minute drive, see what happens. So I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so right off the bat there is no more pops. It's a lot quieter inside here, but the mic of the GoPro may pick it up more than I can. So it is quiet. I have the windows up all around. High RPMs. So right now I'm going 40. You could hardly hear it, but it does make a difference. Just quieting it down the sound of it, so it's no longer deeper. I no longer get pops, so which I'm okay with it. But I'm gonna miss them. You know, at the same time I could always cut it, but I want this more for the MPG, so I'm gonna keep track of that, see where my MPGs are. What I'll do is I'll fill it up tomorrow. I drive in total with the whole week, it's probably about 150 miles a week. So I'll keep all that all of that mileage, and we'll see what my MPGs. So far right now I'm getting 14 MPGs. Well, I was getting 14 with straight pipe. So, but it is pretty quiet. It is. Let me see if I can do this. So I'm gonna shift to third gear. See, right now I would have been screaming, but it's pretty quiet. So I'm very excited. I like the new sound. Like I said, it's more for back pressure, and maybe kind of help me on the MPGs, get a little better gas mileage. Still straight pipe. We could say this is just like a small resonator, kind of make the car a little quiet, and we'll see what happens with the MPGs, dude. But as you guys can hear, see right now I'm going to third. Let me put the window down real quick. I'll get it to 3,000 RPMs. There's the little pops. They're not loud as they were before. But I'm also keeping track, hold on, right here at the stoplight. I'm also keeping track of my RPMs. Right now I'm idling at 700. Yeah, there's, I don't know if you guys see that. So 700, between 680 and 700. Now, like I mentioned, maybe the computer has to get used to it, of the air ratio, or what's going through the exhaust. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but that's what I'm thinking that's happening. So, like I said, guys, this This is what I end up doing to my car. Like, oh man, what have I done? But it's for a good cause. Gas prices right here in my area is $6. That's 91, which is premium, and it's pretty expensive. And this is my daily for work, as you guys know on my other videos. So this little guy takes me from point A to point B, from point B to point A back home. So I'm trying to make it more of a gas saver type of little car, which is good. Especially we got our short shifter, came in clutch, and I'm just talking nonsense, guys. But I'm gonna go back home. I'll double check that there's no leaks. If I have to tie the band again, I'll tie it. But this is it, guys. Right now, once I get back home, I'll go ahead and do a after sound, see if there's any difference from when I had a straight pipe. All right, guys, I'll see you guys at the house. All right, guys, it's 8 in the morning. My car's been in the garage for 2 days, so let's go ahead and do a cold start. So let's not forget, we end up swapping or taking some of the pipe and putting some glass pipe. So let's see how the cherry bomb sounds. So here we go. Let's see. Is that a good angle? Yeah, looks good.